Hey, what's going on? It is yours truly, Timothy J. Jones. Thank you for stopping by the State of the NFL podcast. I ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is a channel where we talk about some of the hottest topics in all of the NFL.
Hey, what's going on, sports fans? My name is TJ Jones, and welcome to another edition of the State of the NFL podcast, where we talk about some of the hottest topics in all of the National Football League. Before we get started, please hit the like and subscribe button. Help the channel to grow. I would really appreciate that. On this edition, we're going to be talking about preseason predictions. As we know, the NFL season is upon us. We're only a few days away from the start of kickoff. And, we're going to be seeing the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, as the Philadelphia Eagles are the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions, and they're trying to repeat. But there are so many teams out there that feel like they have an opportunity. They have a chance. And it doesn't matter if your team was horrible last year or they were amongst the best. Everybody starts off at 0-0, and optimism is at an all-time high. So I thought that maybe we should have a little fun on this episode. And I'm going to be giving my preseason predictions, and hopefully I get some of them right. Even though, I took a lot of time and thinking about this, so I think I will get it right. All right. But let's go ahead and get started, man. Let's talk a little bit about one of my predictions. Prediction number one. I believe that Joe Burrow will be league MVP. That's right. Joe Burrow, quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals, will be league MVP. Look, we know that Joe Burrow is a special quarterback. He puts up big-time numbers, and he has a lot of talented weapons on the offensive side of football that accompany him. Jamar Chase, who had a big-time season. T. Higgins, who just got paid. And you also add Noah Fant to the team. I mean, they are special offensively. All he has to do for the most part is throw it up. You got some studs that can catch the ball. But Joe Burrow at this stage, to me, he's more in his Drew Brees stage. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, Drew Brees used to put up astronomical numbers for the New Orleans Saints, but the defense couldn't stop traffic with a stop sign. I mean, it was pretty bad. And Drew had to go out there, throw for 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, and hope that he is the last line of defense on the field trying to soak away the game. I mean, that's just what it was. And that is what Joe Burrow is at right now in his career. He is in that stage where he has to go out there and be Superman. And I think because of that, they are going to throw the ball a lot. They are going to have to probably play from behind more times than not. And Joe Burrow is going to be throwing the ball. I predict Joe Burrow throwing for about 4,500 yards this season, maybe 40 touchdowns. That is the type of season I feel like Joe Burrow can have. And I just think because you have Joe Burrow on your team, they're going to find a way of getting into the playoffs. And that is going to be enough for him to be able to get the majority of the votes to be league MVP. So that's my first prediction, Joe Burrow being league MVP. Prediction number two, I have the Buffalo Bills going to the Super Bowl. That's right, the Buffalo Bills going to the Super Bowl. It has been swing and a miss for the Buffalo Bills over the last couple of years. The talent that they have had on their team and the fact that they have not been to the Super Bowl yet under head coach Sean McDermott and having Josh Allen as the quarterback seems like a crime. But I just feel like this season could be a special season. You have Josh Allen coming off a MVP season. He was league MVP. They were close. They were knocking on the door to the Super Bowl. But of course, they got stomped out once again by the Kansas City Chiefs. It seems like the Kansas City Chiefs always have their number. It seems to be like that from time to time. You have these really good teams, and then all of a sudden they meet their match and they just can't get over that hump. But I believe that Josh Allen will be able to get over the hump this year. I think he has some talented offensive weapons. You got young wide receivers like Keon Coleman going into his second season. I feel like he'll be a little bit more comfortable, in the offense. You got James Cook on the team. He seems like he's happy. He got himself paid. So you don't have to worry about all of the background noise. Everybody can dial in, tap in to play some of their best football. And not to mention Joey Bosa being added to their defense. Now, if Joey Bosa can stay healthy, and that has been the issue, him not being healthy, but if he can stay healthy, you have yourself a defensive force on that side of the football to be able to get stops, to be able to get the quarterback on the ground. And we know that Sean McDermott is a really good defensive-minded coach. So I believe that the Buffalo Bills could have a magical season. It's been a long time coming, in my opinion. The fan base in Buffalo, they deserve to see their team going into the Super Bowl, at least competing for a Lombardi trophy. It would be a crime to have the type of talent they've had over the years and a generational type quarterback and don't have anything to show for it. Hopefully they'll be able to get over the hump, but I believe that they will.